Hello friends, we're here at the Black Bear. Hello friends, we're here at the Black Bear Campground at the Black Bear Access at Lake James. It's Easter weekend, it's beautiful weather. It's going to be a great weekend. I'm going to show you around this new campground. Come on and go with us. Pro tip, when you're camping out in the woods, before you set up your tent, you want to look up overhead and make sure you don't have a situation like this. A limb hanging that could fall at any minute, not to mention the tree leaning over where the tent is. Glad I spotted this when I did. This is a map of the campground. The sites in green are the cabin primitive sites. We're camping at the very end of the campground. There's common parking here, 2 spots for each site. There's pit toilets. Then there's also a water spigot. One drawback to the sites at the end is that you have a short walk to your campsite, plus you're walking by other campsites. This is site 33, right next to the parking area. And just past it is site 34. I'll give you a look at it. Of course, all these sites have a table, a fire ring, and a lantern pole. And of course, these first 4 have a view of the lake. This is campsite 35, which is probably the best of the ones down here. It's up on a little hill. Probably has the best view. And this is where we're camping at, site 36, which has a pretty decent view as well. And down from it's going to be site 37. I'll give you a quick look at it. Of course, all 4 of these sites have a decent view of the lake. Of course, it may not be as good in the summer when all the leaves get on the trees, but right now there's a pretty good look. And this is site 38. It does not have a view of the lake. It's getting late in the day, so we're going to start working on dinner. We're going to get up early in the morning to see the Easter sunrise, and then I'll show you more of the campground after that. There's a trail at the end of the campground called the Bearclaw Trail that has some very nice views of the lake. There's a really nice fishing dock here at the campground. I'm trying out this new Blackstone 20-inch propane camp griddle for the first time, and so far I like it pretty well. This is the shower house at the front of the campground. There's 6 individual shower/bathrooms. There's water fountains here on the side. I'll give you a quick look inside. Of course, toilet, sink, and a shower. This is at the entrance to the campground. Here on the left is the camp office where you can get firewood and ice. And then the camp host is right next to the office. I'm going to show you a sampling of the campsite so you can get a feel for the campground. Just up this hill, you'll see some of these small buildings which they call cabins. I'll show you a little bit more of that in a minute. And then here on the left is where the shower house is, right here at the front of the campground. This is campsite number 1, right here at the entrance where you come in. And of course parking is up here. And then there's a couple more campsites just down below the parking area. This is going to be campsite number 2 and number 3. And of course you access those by this trail and down these steps. This is campsite number 8. And there again you go down steps to get from it. Parking is up here, and then the camping area and tent pad is down here. Get a parking for campsite 11 and 12, which is below the road. This is 11 and then 12 right next to it. This is site 14 and site 15 down the hill. And this is site 16. This is site 17. It's similar to the other sites in that it has 2 parking places back to back. But it's right here at the road, so you don't have much privacy. But I guess it could be a plus that it's right across from the shower house. This is site 18. This site is referred to as a cabin and primitive site. It's got one of these small buildings as well as a regular space for a tent. Let's take a look in the window and see what it looks like. Not sure if you're able to see well or not, but it's basically got 2 bed platforms. This is campsite 23. I like it because it's got parking right here at the campsite, so you have ready access to your vehicle. Plus it looks like it's big enough where you could have 2 tents at this site. This is campsite 24. It has 2 parking places back to back, and other than being right next to the road, this campsite has more privacy than many of the other sites. This is site 25, and it's very similar to site 24. Sites 28 through 32 are a good ways down the hill from the parking area. Well, we've had a great time here at the Black Bear Campground here at Lake James. It's been a great Easter weekend, perfect weather, but it's come time for my least favorite part about camping. That's packing up to go home. It's been such a great weekend. I hate to leave, but be another camping trip coming soon. I appreciate you watching. Also appreciate it if you'd watch my other videos and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, so long.